So this is ancient Smyrna, and you know, famous. There's a lot of persecutions here. Christians, they didn't burn incense to the emperor. They were persecuted by their communities, so often they couldn't go into the markets to sell. Sometimes they lost their businesses. But a famous martyr was killed here. His name was Polycarp. He was a disciple of John the actual apostle, and he was the bishop of this city right here where we're standing in ancient Smyrna. And what happened was they were killing Christians. They would set them free if they would just burn incense to the emperor. The emperor called himself a god, and but the Romans saw it as not being allegiant to the emperor if you didn't burn incense to him. But the Christians saw it as idolatry. It's like, we don't worship anybody but our God and his son, Jesus Christ, Jesus, the Son of God, Jesus, God in the flesh. And so they went to get Polycarp, and they thought he was in one place, but he had moved to another place. He had hid because Polycarp said, don't seek out martyrdom, but if they're going to kill you, don't give in either. They tortured a couple slaves who loved Polycarp. They found out where he was. The soldiers went to where Polycarp was, and they went in to get him, but he welcomed them in. He was smiling. He welcomed the soldiers in. He fed them. He said, look, I'll go with you, but just let me pray for an hour. So he prays, but that prayer turned into 2 hours. He was praying out loud. The soldiers were so affected that they didn't want to take him. But Polycarp knew that if they didn't take him, they would be probably executed. So he said, no, I'll go with you. And they took Polycarp and to the place of the execution, somewhere around here, somewhere in this city. And they tried to burn him, and the legend is that the fire just went around him and it didn't burn him. So they stabbed him. And they killed him. So that's the martyrdom of Polycarp. And of course, these are sarcophagi, these stones of the dead.